Hey everyone, this is our demo regarding main engine of our school system, preferences. We will discuss about the preferences, we will go through the main functionalities of the preferences, and we will let you know what we are offering in this configuration. To access the preferences, you will go to the right hand button named preferences. You will find the options on the right side consist of all the functionalities performed in these preferences. Actually, this is our main engine to set up your application. Initially, you need to configure your country setup by clicking button country setup, and you need to load the country. Default listing is available for you, and then further you need to configure your state, selecting country like I'm going to check out Pakistan. You can find all states and provinces available here, and further console, selecting Pakistan, and if I'm going to select Islamabad or Gilgit-Baltistan, you can see it's available here. You can add multiple provinces and councils over here. You can edit them, can delete them as well. So this is how you can add your country setup. Further, we will go to currency setup. Here, currency setup, where the currency and forex you are going to use in this application. Either it will be Pakistani rupees if you are living in Pakistan and dealing with Pakistani rupees, or US dollars, and any currency in your country. And you can add, edit and delete accordingly. Next step is school type. Here you can enter the school type, which type of school you are offering, and for configuring. Like if you are configuring for preschool, it will show you the configurations of preschool accordingly. Otherwise, you can set up for primary school and high schools levels as well. In the institution setup, it will guide you to configure your institution, like institution ID. Suppose we have a demo high school configured in this model, and all the details including address, city, and country name that we configured, and zip code, emails, motto, phone line, and phone line 2, even your logo you can configure over here. And even you can zoom out and zoom in your logo to verify if the logo is okay. Once you have configured your institution, you can set up branch for your institution. See, and the demo high school was configured, and now I'm going to add a branch, either is your head office or your sub offices. Initially it would be a branch code, description of your organization, office, short name, address to, zip code, city, email address, and phone line accordingly. And the main thing is either you are going to select which type of your branch would be. Either it is a branch or it is a head office. Now we will move to user roles, and here we will go to the user roles, and you can create, update and remove users roles. Like we have defined multiple roles like system administrator, principal, teacher, and cashier, and by default. Where you can also configure customized user group, like I'm saying that I'm going to role type 5, and I'm saying this is the test, and description test user, and I was going to save it, and you can find it. And same as I have mentioned before, that you can sort out it by role or name type and whatever you want to. So things are going like this. So you can add and you can filter out by specific, and multiple options of filtrations are also available over here. Then we will move to department, and within a school or organization or in your high school, preschool, you can add up your departments like academic, admin, human resource, and management. Using this module, you can define all your departments, and then we will going to set up users. Users will be added over here. Actually, I have right now your LitGrey system administrator for demo purpose. You can add user as much as you can like for your organization department wise. First of all, what you need to do is you need to add employee ID. Some ID will go here, first name like, and this will be John, and the middle name Khan, last name Gul. Yeah, it's important thing that you are going to give him a role, which kind of role you want to go in. We can say we'll give you a test user. I will put the user ID, this is the emergency number, so some dummy number, and this is my test email, test. Okay, this is cell phone number, and this will be the branch. So as we have configured branch in our institution setup, as I showed you previously, you will find a list of branches over here where you can add this specific employee to that branch, and you're good to go when you can save this. There we go. So same as previously I said, you can filter out with the name, user ID, and blah blah with this filter, and the multiple versions of filters are also available there, and you can remove and edit accordingly. Now to save the time, I will move on to the access and permissions. I have created user. I have first of all I have set up the country, set up the user, and then set up the institute, and I have set up the departments, and now I have give the access to the permission to the specific user that I have created. Like I have created test user. I supposedly I gave him the dashboard, and is just test user. I said okay, he's a human resource department user, so go with human resource, don't touch other things. And yeah, you can go with the reports as well. So I can give them permission on a role base as well as on user base. Suppose I have a specific user who is working in human resource as well as in finance, so I will add him in the role of human resource, and then I will give him the permission further for the setups that I have entered. See, like John Khan go. Yeah, I have this. I said okay, you go with the financial as well. So the good this John is in human resource as well as in financials, so he can access the application of as a financials as well as human resource services. You can save this, and we are good to go. And now after we have allowing the permissions, we are going to user activity status. Here is the main thing that this will show you your user activity status, that when he is log in, log out, and his status of active, is active or non-active, his employee's ID, and this information. And further, you can reset your user password. I can just change the password for 12345 for Gokhan, and here we go. Change the password, reset the password, and if you are going to check your own password, you can do it from here. And for now I'm good to go, I don't need to change my password. Now document types, here what kind of documents you need to necessarily add in